All right, we in here. You're muted.
Every time I gotta talk to HR about that.
Yeah. So he's making noise in the background. What's good, everybody? Welcome back to Minor League Films. I know it's been a minute. What's it been like? At least 12 days?
At least, yeah.
Almost 2 weeks, man. Yeah, we had a little I had a little internet difficulty, so I'm trying to get it well. That way we're not lagging and streaming like we were before we left. Hopefully it's good. It's good right now, I've heard. So we're gonna try to go ahead and knock this out. But
Boom.
before we get into that, Scotty, how you been, man?
Are you talking to me?
Yeah, I'm talking to you.
Because the name down there says Scottatron. So I was
very So I got word from the higher ups, the executives. They said I just call you Scotty, no matter what you put, because you've abused the name policy that's written in the HR handbook. So
okay.
What am I to do?
I didn't get a copy. I'm doing pretty good. How are you doing? It's a little dark over there. What's going on down there?
Yeah, I'm not in my normal location. I moved. Maybe that's for the good. Maybe that's where the good service is coming from.
Probably. Where you at? Down there in the yeah, I mean?
Yeah, I'm in the lowest level of the crib. But yeah, man, just down here. So hopefully background doesn't throw you off. I'll be back up next video we do. But yeah, man, everything's been good. A lot of movies, a lot of entertainment stuff coming out. Got some new shows I've been watching. So I think this week's episode of Open Field is going to be fun. But we didn't come here for that. We got a couple new trailers, as you have seen. That new Transformers trailer dropped today. I was not excited.
I was
excited. So we are going to jump into that. And also Guardians of the Galaxy, which I did not know was dropping today. So both of those just came out and we're like, hey, we got some time. Let's go ahead and knock them out. So going into that, before we get into that, first, remember to like, remember to subscribe, remember to follow us. We were at Minor League Films at pretty much everything. We'll throw it up at the end. Let me go ahead and get our banner out. So there it is at the bottom. It'll tell you where to find everybody, or not everybody. I'll tell you to find us everywhere. All right, man, let's get into this. So Transformers, a long-standing love line history. We're going to jump into that one first. Scotty, are you ready for a new Transformers movie?
I am. You haven't watched the last one?
I didn't watch the Bumblebee one.
With the new director. There's a new director, so that's one of the reasons I told you to watch it. I was not. My friend Jamal was a big fan of it. I was not a fan of the movie, but it went back to the roots of the very first one, which in my opinion is the only great one all the way through.
Okay. So, yeah. The number one, and I'll get those after. The number one, really had a good time with it. It was goofy, but it was a well done film. It was a fan's film, in my opinion. Number two is like, and then from there it got crazy. But I'll do my little rant after. Let's go ahead and jump into this. We got your boy back, Optimus Prime, and he looking a little different. We see him beefy here, nice, ready to go. But we see. I'll just see from the photos. There's just some changes. So let's go ahead and jump into this. And go ahead and pull that up, Scotty. Now you're playing it, but you're not showing it.
You see it?
No.
What do you mean no?
Here we go, Pete. Hey, if you want something done right, you gotta do it yourself.
I just wait. It's showing on my screen. How not showing?
Let's go ahead. Let's jump into this. Play the film. What, you just exit out the full screen?
Stand down. I'm not the one to fear, Prime. There is a darkness coming.
There always is.
It was all a dream.
Pull over! I'm not driving!
And if you don't know, now you know.
dead.
And if you don't know, now you know. I'm blowing up like you thought I would. Call the quick, same number, same hood. It's all good. Of all the threats from both your past and future, you've never faced anything like this. Let them come. And if you don't know,
Transformers Rise of the Beast. Well,
we guys,
Transformers Rise of the Beast.
I'm excited for it.
That makes one of us.
Okay. You know what the problem is? You have okay, I'll be the good cop this time. That it's a different director. Michael Bay didn't care after number one. This guy seems to at least think, will people think this makes sense? He's not Michael Bay and just says, oh, let's add 50 explosions, very little dialogue, and then more humans.
Yeah.
You know?
So yeah, I could see there's some changes. Obviously, the characters look a little bit different, so I could see that first of all. So I understand it's not exactly the same. It's not the same look. They're trying to go about it and do things a little bit differently.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know, man. I feel like an abused dog. Like by this time, you really got to show me. I have to see it to believe it, because I felt going from the second to the third one, I'm like, you're gonna be better than me this time, Michael Bay. Third to the fourth one, well, actually, by then I gave up, but I had to watch it, so I can't even lie and say that's it. But all through these films, I expect something different. I expect something better, and I get the same stuff. Like I told you, this is how the Transformers series has gone. Literally from 1 to 2, 2 to 3, 3 to 4. Every time they start the next movie, this is what they do. Hey, y'all remember what we set up in that last movie? Yeah, you remember that? We lied. That's all BS. Didn't happen. What really happened is, and they go back another 1,000 years into something else that happened before the last thing happened. I'm like, by the time last time, what did we get into? It was dinosaurs and King Arthur, and I'm like,
yeah, King Arthur.
Dear Jesus, people.
Mark Wahlberg. I know it's not all the way true. Mark Wahlberg ruined the whole series. It was already ruined.
No.
But he didn't make it. He didn't make it better.
He did not make it better. But what ruined that movie was the script.
I can't. But I'm telling you, at least 17% is Mark Wahlberg's facial expressions on every scene. He's always confused.
Look,
it's always like this. Every time they go back and watch the movie, he's never happy. He's never sad. He's never angry. He's always confused at everything.
Well, I am not going to blame Mark Wahlberg, because that sank a long time before he got on there. But what I will say is, what little glimmer of hope this has, and I can tell that by just seeing the animals come out, is this is made off of a show that we used to watch probably as kids, was Transformers Beast Wars. Yeah, and I'll pull that up right there, over there in the corner. So yeah, I remember that show. I watched that show like a lot as a child. That doesn't mean it was good, but I
no,
watched
it a lot. It wasn't great, but I watched it recently. Just to, I watched a whole bunch of shows to watch recently. It's not a bad show. It's a decent show. There's some stuff that's silly, but it's for kids and preteens and maybe teenagers. So it's not. It's going to be some bad writing in there, but it's not bad. I can still watch it and not complain.
Yeah, anything you of course you go back and watch, you'll be like, how did I watch that? But I remember it as not a bad show, and I know it's inspired by there. So most definitely, at least that gives me some glimmer of hope, man. I mean, that trailer hasn't shown me anything new. I would say it's nothing new. It's kind of the same old. It just feels like the next movie, other than probably the CGI and how the characters look. Other than that, it's kind of running us down that same path. So, not saying that even had an effect on the movies, different director, hopefully a different direction. So maybe we'll get some better stuff. But I mean, it's a Transformers trailer. All the movies have let me down to now, so I am not that excited about it. I'll have to see it because, man, there's just been like, if you follow the animated shows of the Transformers, and I talked to you a little bit before this about the first movie, man. That first Transformers movie, even now,
still is good.
A solid film where you feel emotions for the characters. You feel why the humans are there. You feel why the Transformers are there. You kind of get aligned with these characters and kind of ride that wave with them. Other than really the first movie, and and I really like Shia LaBeouf in that movie, so I can really follow him and relate to his character of like, I'm just a normal kid in this crazy situation just thrown upon me, and let's roll with it. Ever since then to the second one where it just makes no sense, and they're doing stuff where it's like, guys, if you could do this, why are you messing around with this kid? Like, that's small potatoes.
Yeah.
Like, from then on, it's just been kind of craziness. So I will say it's a wait and see. I mean, I guess I'll torture myself and watch this one.
You have to go there and see this one.
Yeah, I can't judge it before I see it. So that's where I stand on it. As far as the trailer, yeah, looks all right.
I am the good cop for once. I have no negativity about this movie. Because like you said, I mean, I just watched that recently. And they're not overdoing it, at least from the trailer. Now, who knows what they're going to do in the movie? But I saw the rhinoceros, which is Rhinox. I saw the cheetah, which is Cheetor. I saw the bird, which is Air Razor. And I saw Optimus Primal, which is obviously not creative, but the ape. I saw them. This is actually like a direct sequel to the Bumblebee movie because I think this is just like a reboot anyway. They're getting rid of that old series, and they weren't going to do that at first, but I think that Bumblebee was just a reboot now with this new director as Stan. So now this is a sequel, and at the end of that movie, I guess all the Transformers came to Earth, and they don't have to go into detail and explain it. We've already seen it. Oh, they just come to Earth. Who cares? And they're going to be fighting Megatron. The only concern I have is Megatron, Starscream, and them going to be badass? Or is he going to have a cool turban and drive a dump truck
for like 2 hours?
But I'm really excited to see because there's 2 Optimus Primals. There's going to be variations of them. I'm really excited to see Megatron have 2 people as well and see them basically argue with each other and be jerks to each other. I can't wait to see something like that. I don't care for the humans. I don't care what their story is. It doesn't matter.
Never good.
But hopefully they reduce their role in the movie. Probably not by much. I did see the last action scene that had, all robots fighting. So I'm excited about that. It's set in the 90s, so the technology with humans is lower. So I'm excited about that. People complain about the CGI. 90s? Yeah, because Bumblebee was like 90.
That just like makes the movies make less sense.
No, I told you that it's a reboot. This is a reboot.
Oh, okay. So basically saying all that stuff you've seen before, forget it.
Yeah, that's done. It's like the Halloween thing. Like,
right.
Yeah,
okay, cool.
So this is supposed to be a fresh start, starting off with the Bumblebee movie where they sent him to Earth by himself to scout out blah blah blah, and then like I was saying before, when they sent the rest of them over there. So now there's supposed to be a big threat. Let's see the big threat is. I hope it's not just Megatron, because that would surprise everybody, right? Wouldn't that be surprising if it was Megatron?
Yeah.
I'd be so surprised.
Haven't seen him in a film yet. Him and his squad.
Yeah. Hey, but it's not going to be like, the second one where Optimus Prime is beating everybody relentlessly, or the third one where it's 1,000 Decepticons against 10 Autobots, 100 humans, and they, win still.
Yeah, well, hopefully I don't get that. That was gonna be. I want to do rants on the series, so that may be my first one to go. But that'll be on a later time. Okay, so as well, we got surprised with Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, and I know they just came out with a holiday special for Guardians of the Galaxy that I need to watch. I haven't heard anything back. I try not to hear stuff to before I watch it, just to change my judgment. Somebody says it's good, I'm gonna be expecting good, and somebody says it's bad, it could be good, and I'll still be like, it's okay, So go ahead and pull up the trailer for that one, and we will.
I got you on that one, baby. I got you.
At BBC, you see why I do all the hosting and moving parts myself.
Somebody asked me on it. Someone asked, no, but you don't gotta be fast.
He got it. Okay,
yeah, come on now.
Go ahead, let's play that. We'll jump into it.
We were gone for quite a while, but no matter what happens next, the galaxy still needs its guardians.
Hello, we come in peace.
Lord.
Seriously, dude? No!
Don't forget where we came from.
We have been running our whole lives. Pete, I'm done running. We'll all fly away together. One last time. Into the forever. That beautiful sky.
And we'll kill anyone who gets in our way.
No, not kill anyone.
Kill a few people.
Kill no people.
Kill one guy, one stupid guy who no one loves.
Now you're just making it sad.
Oh man, there we go. All right, that wasn't bad at all. Okay, better feeling on this one. I'm actually a lot more excited. So, well, first let's start. Maybe I've been under a rock, but
Probably.
I didn't know Gamora was back.
She came back in Endgame. So
is she okay? So that's the other one, the one that didn't die and just showed back.
Yeah, the other one was dead.
Yeah, well, I figured that. That's why I was like, I don't remember her being back. But okay, that makes sense.
I've noticed who the villain is already.
Well, that is why you are our comic. Does that mean you're gonna have to do a breakdown?
I don't think so, just because of how he looks. No one else is going to recognize this guy except for people that have read the books. Like nobody.
That's what you come here for. You get the early knowledge from us.
Yeah,
that is our very.
But I'm just being
People, I'm gonna make him do a breakdown. I forget what you heard. He gonna have to do one. You only got one out there. You're supposed to be our comic book expert.
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying. I don't know that's him, but I'm looking at him. It looks like the black dude that is looking at. Basically, looking.
Who gonna call us out for being wrong on who the villain is? We don't got
no. I'm never. Well, first of all, I'm never wrong. I'm just saying.
Okay. Well, here we got. Okay.
Saying,
he'll do a show on who the villain is, but go ahead, give me your rest of your first.
I think it's called the guy High Evolutionary, who's like a kind of like I'm trying to correlate him with somebody else, but basically he's almost like a mad scientist who is a genius who creates things. Like he has a whole planet of bipedal animals, basically, like humanoid animals, and he's
where like Rocket comes from.
No, but they'll probably make him come from there in the movie. Okay. And he also created the Scarlet Witch and Quicksilver in the comic books. He created a lot of people, gave him powers, all kinds of stuff, and he is basically as powerful as Thanos is in the books. This movie, probably not. This is like a black guy with a buzz cut and a jumpsuit.
Probably a black dude with a at-home lab kit.
Yeah, I'm just saying that's what he looks like. That's what he looks like. So I don't see him doing all that unless he somehow transforms. He is not. He's basically, his skin is red in the book. I see why they made him black. He might not even be black. He might just might be the skin he put on. He might just be a red guy. He's usually a red guy in armor. I noticed a lot of. I like the emotion. I'm not used to any emotions in Marvel for the most part, except for humor.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. The thing, so it started off, comical as it normally is, and I go through and play that trailer back on. You just play it on silent while we talk over it. But
that's the problem right here I have with you.
But yeah, that's the first thing I noticed. Like once we got through the dodgeball. Can you start with that? That was hilarious, man. But yeah, start with that for me. But yeah, start off with the dodgeball joke, but really after that, kind of the emotions set in, and that's something that we talked about it the other day on our superhero fatigue show. Was just it's too much of one thing where it's just comedy. Yeah, there you go. It's just comedy and carrying it, not really a lot of emotion, not really a big change in kind of the emotions of the movie, either laughing or you're bored or tired of it. But yeah, so definitely with that added aspect of maybe there's gonna be some times where you feel I just gotta watch this. Oh man, it's too funny. But yeah, maybe there'll be some different emotions, some sadness, you know what I'm saying? Some actual feeling for the characters, maybe some sense of danger. I remember in the second movie where Star-Lord was supposedly finding his dad.
They don't do that.
It really wasn't much of that. I mean, a little bit with what's his name? What's the dude with the not the whistle, the little arrow that flies around?
Yondu.
Yondu, that's it. Yeah, except when Yondu died. That was about the only time where it was like, well, that kind of sucks. But other than that, it really wasn't a big sense of danger.
So that guy right there, that that is him because he has the entire garb on. I see why he looks the way he looks. It makes perfect sense. He actually looks like the High Evolutionary comic book, just African American. I rock with that. I don't know who that girl is. Not sure who that is, but we'll figure that out.
All right, we'll figure it out on your character breakdown.
It's only two. Well, I don't know who that is. I can't tell. All I can tell is that she has strength, like right there. I can tell, and she doesn't care about falling from 1,000 feet in the air.
Yeah. So, but let me go to finish my thoughts here. But yeah, man, the emotion there, obviously with the music always helps. I see the return of the gold people, so we got some characters that I did have like before. But
hold on now, that's not the gold people. That is.
It is. That was.
Well, that is not that ain't the gold people. That's one character, and that's a major character in the books.
So he's not part of that little gold tribe.
He's not part of the gold tribe. He is somebody. Remember at the end of the movie, the second one, where they said. Well, they showed they created somebody.
Yeah,
that's him.
Okay.
His name is Adam Strange.
Okay.
Just name a power. Just name one.
Super strength.
Got it. Name another one.
Visibility.
Yeah, he got that. Name one. Name. You want to name? Just name 53 more.
I'm not gonna name 53.
He got him.
We get it. He has a lot of powers. But yeah, man. So emotion is there, or it feels like, at least from the trailer, which I'm really excited for. A little bit of change from the normal. The comedy is we got in the trailer is there. So I mean, I'm excited. I'm really excited for this. The second one, I thought it was just it was all right, I guess. Yeah. But
I didn't like that.
Maybe Marvel's up in their game a little bit. Maybe James Gunn is really going to the tank and pulling out something. So overall, man, I'm excited. I'm good here for it. When it comes out, I'll be in theaters.
This is his last movie, so I assume he's going to go all out.
Well, yeah, he better bring it.
Yeah, because he said he doesn't. He's going to be working on. He's finished with Marvel, according to him, and he didn't re-sign. But he signed on for DC. Yeah. Remember, he did the last.
Yeah, he has the
Suicide Squad
thing. Yeah,
which I could tell that was definitely his work. He fit perfectly for that movie. He really fit.
Yeah, no, I really like that second one. I thought it was a fun movie. But yeah, so hopefully he brings it here, man. I'm excited for it. Hopefully they, like we talked about before, hopefully they give some of the characters who we kind of have been around, but kind of are one note. Hopefully they give them a little bit more than just.
You mean like Atlantis, who just does one of these and is like, oh, I can feel what
just tells people how they're feeling.
Yeah, she's supposed to be a martial arts expert, and I have seen her not throw a finger at anybody.
Yeah, she's just throwing around somebody's mind or telling somebody how they feel. So hope they flesh out these characters a little more and all that. But hey, they got me excited. I don't need no more trailers. I'm in the seat.
I'm excited for it. I'm not going to watch another trailer that comes out because they're going to give everything away.
Yeah, that's the thing. But I can't watch past the first trailer.
I noticed on their shirts, they had like the little flame crest thing, and I can't remember. I don't know whether that's a tribute to the Ravagers from the this Yondu dying, or that is I think that's actually what it is, because that's why they all have the blue outfits on. So I think that is what that is. So that's interesting too. So it probably starts off with emotion, like just like the Black Panther thing probably starts off with, oh, Yondu's dead, I'm upset, we're upset. Gamora's probably not upset, which is probably why we noticed she didn't have a uniform on.
Yeah, well, she's also new in the game because she's a different, person.
Yeah,
so.
Because that Gamora, I think that Gamora didn't get as far as even being with the Guardians in her timeline.
Yeah. I don't think she was either. Dang, can you imagine, like, you working hard to find your wife and then she died and their clone comes in, you gotta start all over, man.
Yep. And imagine you're dumb as hell, like Star-Lord. You have no chance.
Oh man. All right, well, the first time doing 2 trailers, man. Try to cut it in 30, not keep y'all too long, but I want to thank you for joining us again, man. That was a lot of fun. So Transformer for me, nay, but I have to watch it, so I'll be there anyway. Guardians of the Galaxy, hey, I'm with it. You get a Flyknit thumbs up.
I am with both of them. I'm giving 2 thumbs up on both of them, even though I'm not super excited about Transformers. Just me reminiscing about it gets me excited. I'll be dragging him to the theater if I'm in his state.
Oh man. Well, people, that'll wrap it up for us. But before we go, Scotty, where can they find you?
You can find Scottatron at you gotta change that Kang Scotty. Come on, the name is changed. You can find it at Instagram at Scotty Get Down 1 or TikTok at K Corona.
I can't hear you. Say it again. Say it loud for the people.
I say you can find me at Instagram at Scotty Get Down 1 and TikTok at K Corona with the face.
Ooh. And if you want to find me, you can find me. I'm at Flyknit J on Instagram, City Boy Quentin on Twitter. But let me not be selfish, because if you want to find us, oh wait, I didn't even have it up here. Give me a second, people. I'm sorry. Where's the us?
It's been a lot of talk about Scotty not being able to do that. It's been a lot of talk.
Probably because I have so many things in here.
I didn't have an excuse for me.
Whatever. I ain't gonna look for it. If you want to find us, we are at Minor League Films at pretty much everything except capital M minor LF on Twitter. Other than that, Twitch. You've seen it at the bottom. What else we got? Email. Please email us, Minor League Films, just like our title, at gmail.com. Give us something to watch. Give us something to review. Real quick, we do have a movie. We try to get it in for Thanksgiving, but a little technical difficulties, and it was Thanksgiving, but it's crazy. So we got that all prepped for you. We'll get it out this weekend. Open field on Thursday. We're gonna get into some Christmassy stuff. I don't even know what we're gonna talk about yet. But
today's Thursday.
Oh, today is Thursday. All right, well, then we're gonna have a busy weekend because we got to get it in. So definitely check out Open Field, coming to you this week, probably the next 1 or 2 days. And I think that's all we got coming up. But hey, man, it's Christmas time. It's shopping. We're gonna share maybe some Christmas stories, maybe some Christmas movies we're gonna look forward to. We're gonna do some different stuff. So it's gonna be a fun season. Scotty, got anything for the people?
Man, look out for that Thanksgiving review, because I am a monster. I watched 2 of them so far.
Oh, wow.
I'm about to watch the 3rd one probably tomorrow.
You will know how impressive that is once we get to the review. But it's the best review we've prepped so far as production. It's
one of the best movies we've ever seen.
No, it's not. It's the worst. the best worst movie you probably can ever see. So look out for that. That will be a very fun review. I have it super prepped. It's going to be great. But yeah, man. So again, we'll look forward to Transformers and Guardians of the Galaxy. That's all I got for you. Scotty, give you the last word.
Good night.
All right, we out.
All right. You holding them fingers up.
There we go. Okay.